don't want to cause anyone any... Oh, God! Ew! Was that like... You know when you have like chestnut people? Let's play on thy knees. Hello and welcome to Hula New Plays Short and Horror Games. Today I'm going to play yet another game by Tooth and Claw. I was very excited when I saw that they're going to release, or that he's going to release a new game. The title reminds me a little bit of Fleabag, and I will not elaborate further. If you know, you know. But I don't think that's that. Anyways, this is a short atmospheric horror game. Somewhere in the forest, there lives a strange commune. They gather around old TVs on dead channels and radios buzzing with static. They bathe in the pulse of towering pylons. The hum, do you hear it? So this sounds really cool. Tooth and Claw does a lot of religious themed horror. So yeah, really looking forward to this, and let's just go. Intended to be played in one sitting. Headphones recommended. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah. Start. You have chapters? No. What? Someone turned off the lights. Okay. Not me explaining what's happening on screen. That's the worst type of Let's Play commentary. Pain is the language by which I'm understood. Whom I do not wound, I do not claim. This is cool quote. I don't have enough time to think about this because I already forgot half of it. Oh yeah, also usually very cinematic. It had been a very long drive. Hours on roads through dead towns and barren fields. It will be worth it, I hope. I love the movement of the leaves, by the way. That's actually a really cool false hope, perhaps. Am I looking? I'm probably looking for someone, right? Yeah. I lost someone and I'm looking for them. Because also there's a lot of missing posters. Ah, that's me! Exploration will be rewarded. Find the restroom. Oh, okay. Okay, well, there's a wall. Yeah, the leaves! Oh my god, I don't think I've ever seen this in an indie horror, like, in an itch indie horror game. This is an incredible idea. Because it's so, yeah, it's really moody, atmospheric, in a very nice way. Yeah, I love it. Okay. It's these small things, you know, that really make me happy. Is this a head bob? Because I don't like it. I have motion sickness, so any head bob is a no-go for me. Can I do something here? No. Yeah, we need to see restrooms. Ah, okay, there we go. So at the back where we were before. Wait, do I have to click? No. Will something... Wait, are they further? No, that would be... They're that far? That's weird. Oh my god. That's like... so creepy! I wouldn't want to... Ooh. So... There we go. Okay. Yeah. Talk about creepy, eh? Do not... ooh. Oh. Did I just use the toilet in the stall without a door? Yeah. I totally... Oh, and I even left the door open. Is this blood? No, it's just cracked windows. Okay. It was the only one I could use. Oh my god. And this is probably pea water. Okay. Something horrible will happen as soon as I exit. I like that you can actually adjust. It's an RPG officially because you can choose if you go to the men's room or the ladies' room. I love it. still can't. Why would I now be able to go? I don't know. I don't know. Oh no! Look, this is cool visual. I love it. It looks a little bit like balloons. I need to call a mechanic or a tow truck. I hope I didn't miss a line, because unfortunately it's timed. Maybe there's a phone in the coffee shop. Which I get, sometimes it's for like pacing purposes. Find a phone to call for help. But I like it when I can decide when the next, you know, line appears. Oh, why is this open suddenly? No. Okay. Out of order. Shit. Everything is horrible about this. The Daily Herald, October 19th, 1998. Officers continued interviews in the Gerald County area this evening, where a group of 3 people in their early 20s went missing over a fortnight ago. Shut up, TV. I'm reading. Always the new media trying to get our attention. With few leads in the investigation, aside from a reported sighting of a white van in the area at the time, local Sheriff Tom Wolbach again appealed to the community for any information related to the disappearance. Witnesses are urged to contact the Sheriff's Department at blah 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 blah. What? Yeah, thought so. Thought so. Why is the door closed again? I can't open it. Oh. Anything cool to eat? Ew. Oh, that might be from the trash outside. The noise. Wait, Wait, there's a van! The white van! Oh, it's for a German. White van is awful. Because I will either say white van. Shit. Or white van. Can I hide somewhere? In the oven. No. No. Oh shit. Oh my god. I would be crying at this point. I would be crying. Oh. Oh! Why? No! I can't move, by the way. Ah, okay. God, so expected, but still got me. Oh. Ew. Oh, flickering light alert, I guess. I have to put that. I hope I remember that when I do the edit. Don't want to cause anyone any... Oh, God! Ew! Was that like... You know when you have like chestnut people with little sticks? You know, and you connect the chestnuts? It was like that. I've come to set you free, little bird, but with flesh. I will set you free from this indifferent world. No, it's fine. I'm okay on this indifferent world. I was an angel once, or so they say. I didn't look well, though. Angels can be really creepy. But God broke my heart, so I broke... I didn't... That was too fast. My wings withered and rotted. I was thrown into the abyss, godless and lost. Alright. But I was forgiven. I heard the sound of his voice once more. Ooh. I will open your mouth, and you shall devour the sound. I would not do such a thing. Sleep and dream, little bird. Also, stop calling me a little bird. It's creepy. That's a nickname only people very close to you can give you. Or serial killers. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I guess so, yeah. Okay, so, ooh, I saw my angel. Find a way out. Yeah, but first I'm gonna look at the paintings. Is that the angel? Fill my heart. Electricity. Do you feel it? That's the angel, I guess. Oh, God, stop it! Oh, God. Okay. That's is that a church or a rocket ship? I will Be with him. Can you hear the huffs? Is it the huss? The hurt. No. Most holy light. So a lot of electricity. What is this? Just trash. And this maybe was the gas station. Oh, no, the diner. It was a diner, I think. Okay. Oh, there's a body. I don't like so many stinky trash. Because usually flies, you won't see them at non-stinky trash because flies like organic matter and organic matter is stinky. Is that... Yeah, there was like a thing that followed me and it's... Ew. Oh, that's really good design. It's disgusting. I hate it. Oh, they have kept us here for 6 days now. They fed us scraps. They feed us scraps in rusted tins. They make us drink dirty rainwater collected in old brown buckets. During the day, they bring us outside into the forest and sit us near the pylons. The buzzing noise hurts my head. At night, they lock us up in cold, dirty rooms. Barely working TVs sit in the corner of each room, humming on dead channels. One of them told me last night that I would meet someone called Mother soon. Oh, absolutely not. What? I just collected something. I didn't read. I clicked on E before I did anything else. I collected a strange thing. So, you know. Angel, I guess. Is this an arm? Yes, it is. Nothing to see here. Okay. Okay, so this is an altar. Oh, place statue. Ah! A note. Collect 7 flowers. A note with a key and map. Obedience is in your nature. We must strip it from you like bark from a rotten tree. This key and map will help you leave this place. Outside you in the forest, you must pick 7 white roses for Mother. Plant them in the garden of the house under the windmill. Hint, you can now access the map in the pause menu. Where's the pause menu? Okay. There's some games where clicking on ESC means you completely close the game, and it's always such a gamble. Okay, collect flowers and plant them in Mother's garden. I'll resume. It's... Ho! Don't follow me. I do not want to be I hate games where I have to run away from. I hate games where I have to collect stuff and then get followed by that. I avoid them, actually. I hope Tooth and Claw did not, please. How could you? No, I hope this is not one of those games. It can run a little bit. Don't like that. Is the white van? Oh, there's a house. I should have never left home. Emma and Mary are trying to stay optimistic. They think they can find a way out of these woods and away from these people. I can see it in their eyes, though. It's all false hope. Last night, I couldn't sleep, so I stared at the static in the broken TV in my room. I could feel the static in my teeth. I miss my mom. Oh, Anne. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Cutters. More missing posters. It's an awful room. Shut up. Can I not take this as, like, you know, protect... Oh, this is a small little lake. Okay. How does a white rose look like? I mean, the entities shouldn't want to hurt me because they ask me, like, they are probably connected to Mother. And so they would want me to find the roses instead of, you know, sabotaging me. Now I have Danzig in my head. Ugh. Oh well. Oh, I saw the angels last night. They took Emma and Mary away. I could not believe what was happening. They are like Mother. They are made up of all the wrong parts. They move slowly and make almost no sound. I don't like looking at their white faces. I don't know why they took the others. I lost their screams in the woods. I felt nothing after that. I turned up the TV in my room and stared at the static. Please don't make me run. Oh, I saw that. I saw that. I haven't even found one single rose. Don't make me run. It really is. I hate it so much because for games like this, I always feel like it's not needed. Salvation. Or maybe we get there once we have all the flowers, but I could slip through there. I'm quite sure. Where are the flowers? Is this a creepy room? Oh. Okay, well, that didn't. So there's two different ways to go. Oh yeah, oh there's someone. Are you Anne? Oh god. It said you can explore, and it said there's different endings, but yeah, I will not go for all the endings. I'm sorry. God, this is actually quite a big map. I had a dream that God came to me through the TV. He extended his hands and grasped my shoulders. He whispered into my ears a secret. I felt so warm, warmer than I had in days. Today, Mother walked with me amongst the trees. She treated me well. She told me so many things. She speaks sense between our religious babble. She told me about the world and our role in it. She spoke so much sense. So I guess Anne was kept because she did the right thing. According to, you know. Oh. Did I read this? Mother has told me there's a way out if I truly want to leave the forest. She showed me a place hidden deep beneath the forest. The smell was overwhelming, but the sweet humming and buzzing sounds hugged me tightly. I wanted to crawl into that place. I wanted to die there. I didn't know why. I will learn why. Was that what we saw her in? Oh, it's nice that I fit in between. But I haven't found a single rose. Ah! Yeah, it would be really nice if I can just casually walk around collecting roses and not being followed by anyone. I'm sorry that I'm so annoying about this, but it's one of those things that immediately turns me off. Like, I can be super excited about a game and then that happens and I immediately lose all joy, all trust. I could jump this. I mean, this is ridiculous. Oh, there's... Wait, what? Was this here before? Because, 2 out of 7. I didn't see it before. Interesting. Oh, we haven't been here. And I hear a flower. Oh, there's a... Yeah. Oh, there's one more. Oh, they have visuals. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Damn, it's a big map. It really is. Oh, that's my house. Well, not my house. Not my house. Ah, there's another one. There's the electricity. I always wonder, like, what I would do in a situation like this, because, I mean, it's one of those creepiest things, because, you know, collecting those flowers will not do anything good. I don't want to meet Mother. I really do not. I would probably try to run away, to be quite honest. I wouldn't start collecting flowers. I would first do whatever I can to get out. Look, that's the map. It's fine. It's actually creepy in a way. It's good. Oh, there's another. Did we see it or not? I don't know. Okay, there you are. I know, I thought I saw or heard something new, but I don't think I really did. Last flower, everyone. The good thing is for you, you will not wander around with me for all, you know, as long as I take, because I can just... Ah! I just edit the very boring parts out. Although, as soon as I talk, I will not edit it out. Well, it depends on what I'm saying, but most of the time I actually keep it. Ah! Oh, there it is. I'm so scared, because now I have all the flowers. Oh, I need to put them in the garden, right? Is that the garden? No. Plant them in Mother's garden. Where is Mother's garden? I guess this is Mother's parking space. Wait, is this? Yeah, I think this is the statue from the first game by Tooth and Claw I ever played. Which is really cool. It was one of those games where I thought, oh, been there, done that. You know, what a cliche. And then it turned it around. And that's what he usually does. He has a very unique way of telling stories. And that's always fun if someone has their own handwriting. Are you a garden? I don't know, everything looks like garden here because everything's full of plants and flowers. What do I know? I don't even have a garden. I'm not rich enough to be... You need money to get a house with a garden, you know. And in Germany we actually have these things where you can rent a space, not close to your home. You know, where they... I think it's a very GDR thing. So East Germany, former GDR, where they... Where's the other one? I feel like I'm always ending up here, but the other one shouldn't be that far away. I think you could see it. Anyways, and you can basically rent out a little space, and it usually has a little hut, or dacha, as we used to call it, which you couldn't really live there. Although I found out you could actually ask if you could live there for a while, at least. I shouldn't talk because I can't think while I'm talking. Which, you know. But yeah, and you can... Ah, okay. Anyways, and then you can have your own garden. But they're very hard to come by. They're expensive. And I'm like, I don't think I'm that type of person that would actually do it. You know, I like the idea more of like having a house with a garden where it's really close by. But also, I'm probably really bad with it. Let's be honest. I always think once I'm retired and rich, I might have a garden. Okay. You're so scary. I don't like it because this is a human body. Don't. Okay, first I want to look. I will talk to you in a sec. Okay, let's. Okay. I hear it. His voice in the hum, in the TV static. He is coming to save me. Mother was right. I can go down the hole into the warm place where it will be safe. Thank you. I want to be wrapped up in this sound. Bury me in it. I will be whole again. And oh, Anne. Oh wait, do we have chapters so we can go back to it and we don't have to replay everything? That would be really cool, because then let's talk. You've arrived, my little bird. Are you mother? Ugh, she's not mothering. Oh, now I can click. The angels sing so sweetly when they bring me gifts. You've made my garden beautiful again. Oh, you're welcome. Please don't recoil from me. I will be beautiful again. Yeah, okay. You look eager to leave this place, little bird. Yeah. Would be nice. Your feathers may be plucked, but you will fly again. Do not fear. I will guide your way to salvation. There are 3 altars waiting in the dark. Light them. When the work is done, return to me. I will set you free from this cage, little bird. Okay. I don't know. I mean, sure, you can talk. Oh, I know. All those... all the places where I thought it was one place until I realized I thought it was 2, but it's 3. So, yeah, but once we lit them up, it will be easier to distinguish them. You could keep me forever in this place because I would not be able to walk my way out of this. As soon as you have similar looking stuff, I will Just be completely incapable of doing anything. There we go. Oh my god, that's ominous. Why would you do that? Why would you light it up in red? There we go. Nope, I don't like it. Ugh. Also, we found like a crank. I don't know if it was for the... I wish I had a map. I don't know if it was for the generators, but I don't think so. So I want to find Anne's place to see if we can... Oh, okay, that was a leaf. Oh my god, I got jump scared by a leaf, everyone. I want to check if I can help Anne. Oh god, yeah, I forgot. Or is that Anne? Oh my god, that scared me. And it's ridiculous because I saw this thing already, but it scared me so much just now. Okay, so we can't do anything here. I guess we can't do anything here either. Confession time. This map is too big for me. It's so confusing to me. I don't think it's very complex, but this is not the house. Where is the house? It's too many similar assets. Good lord. That took a while. A mother! Mother! Hi! You've returned. The sound has drawn them out. Ooh, my angels are gathered now. They stand very still among the trees. They are listening. I'm close to being whole again, little bird. Yeah, she would probably take my arms or something. But I cannot reach them. They were made in my image. They still carry what belongs to me. Bring my missing pieces back to me. Those who took my pieces will appear. To be dancing in the woods, trying as always to impress me. One by water, another under a true angel's gaze. One beneath the cross. Okay. Okay. That's easy. It's water, statue, cross, and the well. Yeah, it's easy, you know, but I don't know where... Also, there's 3 crosses, so that will be annoying. Return my pieces to me and the cage will open. I don't want the cage to be open. I don't want to go there. I want to... Ew. Can I... Oh my god. Okay. Just don't mind me. Yeah, it's a cool design because they're obviously they're taller. With those enhancements or whatever. Oh my god, it's a lot of them. Oh! Don't you fucking dare! That was just like a noise scare. So nothing here? Take limb. Okay. Ah, that's disgusting. I hate it. Yeah, it's like Slenderman. It's not my... No, they're not moving. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm not a Slenderman gal. I don't like these types of games. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we got this the statue and the cross, so we need the well and the lake, the pond, really. Oh my god. Trying to keep it cool while this happens in the background. Why do I have the crank? Did I already use it or not? Am I missing out on something? Sorry. And the well. Well. Oh god. Can I? No. Yeah, why don't I try to, you know, there's so many cars here, I could try to short circuit. I wouldn't know how to, but I would try. I would just try. Anne. Oh, who are you? Oh, you know, one of them. Oh, I didn't know I could talk to her. You need to leave this place. I try to. They punish you here. My friends are all gone. Gone to the angels. Oh, I hardly recognize them now. Don't listen to anything they say. It's all lies. Oh, so that's all the statues. I know the way out of here. There's a trapdoor in the room across the hall. If you can find a way to open it, it leads to a passage out of the woods. I almost got away until... Now I'm stuck in here. Please, don't forget me. My mother must be worried sick. Yeah, I don't have the key. I don't have the key. So, what I will do, because I'm already playing for 40 minutes, so I will finish this for one ending, and then I might come back to this. If I'm in the mood at some point. Maybe not for the next... Oh my god, well, someone's... That's a fox. Someone's really, you know, quite... What do we want from you? Wait, we just had it. There we go. Oh wait, the crank for the well? Yes. Should I have gotten Anne? Can I go back? No, I can't. Can I? No, I can't. Okay, well. That was a nice surprise. Yeah, cool. Ha! Who would have thunk? I mean, if there are actual chapters and I can go back to wherever I was, then I might try for the other ending as well. Because I'm quite sure that the mother ending is the worst one. It just always is. Although, hi. What a terrible place this is. No angels down here, I promise. Just me and you, I think. I can show you a way out. Through this gate lies our true salvation. Not the one Mother speaks of. I lost my knife somewhere in these tunnels. But the angels tore out my eyes. Please find the pieces and I can open this gate. Thank you. Oh my god. Why is everything so elaborate? Also, can I turn this off? My god. Will they attack me at some point? Because I will not have it. Oh, shit. Now I regret that I went down there because labyrinths. Oh, no. Although it's not a labyrinth because there's really no different path choices to take. Oh, God! Oh, fucking hell. Why does this scare me so much? I think because Dan is really... He's holding back with the jump scares, which is a really good idea. That's what you always should do. You know, don't overdo it. Don't, like, some horror developers, I think especially the young ones, they will just throw 1,000 loud jump scares at you. But the real magic of jump scares is to be very careful with them, you know, and to really treat them a bit like truffles, you know, or saffron, where you just a little bit, you know, but not too much. Or it's overpowering the experience. How? Just again. I mean, that's embarrassing by now, but you know, it still happens. I can't help it. I mean, that was to be expected, and it still got me. But I love their design. They're so fucking creepy. I hope she won't, like, kill me. Can I go? No, I can't. Thank you for finding the pieces of my knife. You can take it with you. Now follow the tunnel and climb the ladder. It will bring you to the church. There you must make a decision. There is also a path that leads out of the woods. That path will bring you to the road. Make your escape if you wish, or go inside the church. Do what you must. I will stay here, safe from the hum. There will be others. They will need guidance. This is my wish. Go now. Good luck. Ooh, wow. So we got the mother ending. We got 2 decisions in the church. We got the forest, and then I think it has 6 endings. So there's probably 2 hidden endings, but I never have the... I never really need the, you know... I'm not ending hunting. Yeah, we'll go with the cool ending for now. Like, if this is the first playthrough and then I'll try the others. Oh my god. Can I talk to... No. Oh my god, what's going on here? Thou have found me. I am thy true mother. What? There's 2? Oh. I mean, I'm progressive, so I don't have an issue with there being 2 mothers. But just not these kind of mothers, you know. I will not lead thou down a path of sin. I will lead thou to salvation. I will make thou a true angel, a servant unto God himself. Now, little bird. Again with a little bird. On thy knees. Ah! Title of the game! Oh, shit. Now I feel bad. Now I feel so bad. Oh, maybe the 5th ending is killing the other mother. Holy shit. Why did I just do that? That was deranged. That was really... I mean, I'm interested in this, but you run as fast as you can. You find your way out of the forest. The horrors are now behind you and defeated. You wander the lonely roads. Ending 5 of 6, Defiance. Yeah. Nice. Ooh, Dan. Very nice. Alright, we're back with On Thy Knees, which is turning into a big thing. Not because of the game, actually, because of my recording device. So I recorded a couple of more endings, and I even complained about my... So I record myself and my audio with OBS, and I record my gaming footage with a game bar on it was just there on my PC. I think it's from Microsoft, and that game bar sucks. For example, whenever it updates, it goes back to default settings, which it's bullshit, you know. I don't think... Like, a good update doesn't have to overwrite settings with the default. But then what it also did, and I didn't know that, usually I had a couple of issues where, you know, it updated, went to default settings, and then recorded all the audio, which I don't want. I don't want this audio on the gaming footage, because then I have the Doppler effect, and it's usually shittier audio than via OBS. But also, so I saw that, and I was like, no, mute the microphone. And what it did, even though that wasn't the setting and the app I was using for it, it muted my audio on OBS, which that's BS. That is, I was so... I had no idea that's even possible, that a different app can just mute my mic on OBS, but that's ridiculous. So you get some mute audio for the couple of endings, which it's a little bit of a shame because you have to read yourself. I can't. Oh, sorry. I can't take the reading from you. And also all my rants, you know. You can't use my rants anymore, and I'm so sorry about that. I'm looking for a secret, maybe, joke ending. Because usually you have one. So I want to see if I can go back in my car or something. Because I was wondering, there's one chapter, that's this chapter. And I was wondering if there's maybe a hidden ending possibility in this very first chapter. Because why otherwise would you have the option to reload from the beginning? You can just play from the beginning, you know. I mean, maybe... I don't know, there is a reason for it. But I just wanted to check it out. Because by now, it's sunken cost fallacy. I played so much of this game. I replayed it quite a few times. I spent so much time with it. I now am invested to... Oh, it's a different version. As a backpack. I was always supposed... Oh, so I am actually a lady. If anyone reads this and if anyone comes looking for me, please know that I'm beyond reach now. It was nobody's fault but my own. I was and never should have been. Anne. Oh, it's Anne again. She was in the guys' toilet, which I get that because... No, I actually don't get that. Public toilets, no matter what you do, they're always gross and disgusting. Okay. Well, we got some new content. Hopefully this records properly. Otherwise, you will... The good thing is we'll basically play through the entire game with audio. So if it now is like the rest of the endings is without audio, it's not that bad and horrible. But yeah, it's crazy how... And that's the only big criticism I have. I have a few minor ones, but the big criticism I have is if you have 5 to 6 different endings, and I'm well aware that this is a game where I think you have a full game experience with every single ending, so you're not... Oh, it is timed. I thought if I go here... This automatically goes on. Come on. But no, it's timed. It's one of my small criticisms. You shouldn't have to replay everything. Like, I really appreciate that there are save points, but I think it's not enough. There should at least be 1 or 2 more save points between the catch quests. Fetch quests. I have to say, though, this kind of stuff, it's a lot more fun now that I reduced the frequency of videos per week to basically 1. I initially said, I initially said I want to stick with 1 or 2, but I found that it just is so much easier to do just 1. Because what I used to do was record one on one day, then edit it on another day. So it would be like 4 days a week I was busy with the Let's Plays. And now I'm basically busy 1 or 2 days each week. And if I have stuff like this where I go back to over and over again to a game just to, you know, see some more endings or whatever, I don't get too annoyed because I have to spend so much time with it. Because I'm not stressed to do another video each week. And it's kind of, it really reduces the load. And that's the nice thing when you're not fiscally dependent on a channel. Because, well, of course, if you're fiscally dependent on a channel, you can spend more than a couple of hours each week because it's literally your day job. So, actually, if I would make enough money to... It's not enough, right? No. I'm missing, I think, 1 or 2. If this would be my day job, I obviously would spend more time on it. And then it also wouldn't be an issue because, I mean, you know, going to work in the morning, playing video games and editing them, that would be my job. And I would probably enjoy the heck out of it. Like, I would enjoy it a lot. I know there's a certain... Because you're dependent on the algorithm. And algorithms suck in this day and age. They suck so hard. They're so bad. They're really awful. There's nothing positive about algorithms anymore. But still, it would be my full job. But anyways, because it's not, obviously, it is... Where am I? I lost myself again. Hopefully I'm not talking to myself again, because basically, given that I was on mute the entire time for the last video, I basically just talked to myself. But anyways, yeah, because I'm doing this, you know, in my spare time, I really want to have, like, I want to look forward to doing these. I want to have fun with it. I want to be relaxed, you know, I want to enjoy the experience. And then you have to do stuff like reduce the frequency, reduce the stress amount, because it just sucks the joy out of it. And this has to be fun. As I already said in my big, far and few between channel updates, it has to be fun. Otherwise, what's the point in a hobby, you know? Especially a hobby like this. Like, I'm not changing the world with this, you know. This is mild entertainment for myself and hopefully for you as well. Like, I'm not changing lives here. I'm not saving lives, you know. So that it has to be fun for everyone involved. Oh my god, where is this? Why can't I find this house? What is wrong with me? This, I swear to God, this house, it's every single time there's at least one section where I, for the life of me, cannot find the house again. I don't know how I do it every single time. I think the ways are too long. That's a medium criticism. It's not a big one. It's not a minor one either, though, because I think it's heavily connected with my big criticism, because replaying it takes quite some time, and you can't really speedrun this. Like, it always takes at least 10 minutes for every single run through. I think even longer. Even if you find everything immediately, I think it takes at least 10 minutes. Which, I said this in the mute video, but it's too long. For 5 to 6 endings, that means you have to invest, like, normally this game would be like 20-30 minutes. So if you replay this, you have to invest at least an hour and a half. And I think because not that much changes when you, like, the first 10 minutes of every single game are pretty much the same. And I think it would be much better if you could skip some parts or make them faster. The maps are incredibly long. Like, this way alone, I think it's way too long. Okay, we can't go back here. But we also haven't talked to her yet. And look, this is normal walking. I'm constantly running. My little finger is cramping because I'm constantly running. Because this is a decent speed. It's not a speedy speed, but it's a decent speed. But the game in this speed, it would be so freaking long. Maybe she followed us and was the one who killed the other mother. Because I thought it would be cool if one of the endings was that we can go back and kill the original mother. I mean, that would be cool, right? That would be cool. And literally, like, theoretically, we should be able to it because the ladder is there. It's right there. We have a knife. Why not use it? So I want to check if there's a way, but I think the church is in another direction than the pylons, which is if we do everything the first mother says, we get to the pylons, and if we try to escape, we get to the church. Can I go immediately out? Let's do that. You escape deep into the forest. Night falls quickly. You swear you can hear the sound of footsteps all around you. An unknown force pushes you into an unseen ravine. Your body hits water. Limp. You are carried away by the river. What? So am I dying? Am I being swept up as a water corpse? Ending 4 out of 6. I don't know how many endings I had, by the way, because it doesn't count, unfortunately. But escape, I guess we're just riding the river, and then at some point, I guess we get off and survive. That's my little. Yeah, we said yes, we said no. I think there's one more choice where we have to go through the whole thing. I appreciate the idea. So despite my constant, complaining, I do know that this is basically just looking what you can do, how you can execute it, hearing some feedback, seeing how people play it, how they experience it. It's also interesting in a way who plays through the entire thing. How many endings do people on average get? So also to see, is there a baseline, is there like everyone gives up after ending 2 or 3, and then okay, next time if I want to do more than one ending, I'll stick to a lower number. So I absolutely get the idea of this to first go with the highest amount of endings, especially if the developer had certain ideas about what those endings, should entail. So this might very well be more of an experiment, study, survey to see how people react to the endings, how many actually reach all 6 endings. Because here I am, I'm constantly complaining, but I'm trying to go for all of them. So obviously the game does something right. And it's the experiment just to see, and obviously, hopefully, the developer will also not just look at the stats, but also if videos are there, and I'm quite sure there will be, because it's a really good developer to do a Let's Play for. Very pleasing, cool atmosphere and everything. Very fun to play usually. Even in this case, like first playthrough, I loved it, It's the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and 6th. That are getting a little bit tedious. But anyways, and then, the developer hopefully will also go through the feedback, so they see, okay, Hula Noob played through all the endings, but still she didn't like that she had to go through all the endings. Because that, should please play a part in this. Because I only do this, I would not do this for a developer I don't know, or a lesser game. I do this because I trust the developer very much. And I want to see the different endings. For most of the endings, not all of them. I thought the last ending was a little bit, but most of the endings were quite cool. Wait, I'm going for the crosses. Why? Yeah, I already was at one of the crosses. So I got one more left. Oh no, I actually already did all them. Okay, cool. Because I get to play this game for free, I might pay a little bit of a tip afterwards as a thank you for the work involved, for the experience. But all in all, it's a game for free. So, man, do it, try, experiment, whatever you want. If you want to test out new things on me, fair game. Haha, because I'm playing. Oh, it's the last choice not to take. I took the apple. I remember. It was 84 years ago, and I took the apple. Let's see. So we fall to the knees, and then we're in the blue place. Then we get Michelangelo. Give me the apple. Or don't give it to me this time. Let's see. Oh my god, just imagine. Would be nice. Wouldn't it be nice if we don't take the apple? Finally, he finished this game. It's a nice looking apple, though. Oh, strange fruit, because it doesn't say apple in the Bible. It just says fruit, forbidden fruit, whatever. And they think it was more pomegranate, I think. But they're not quite sure. Wait, will you eat? No. Because I'm always for, like, let me eat the apple. Oh my god, it's burning. Okay. Is that a good thing? A burning tree for me is never a good thing. Not in this day and age. You know, climate change, lack of CO2. So, O2. Alright, you have set the tree aflame. Oh, I'm so sorry. In Winter Hooker, in Rise in Pain, Doubtfit's very rude, sorry. It's been a long time. He whispered to you and you followed so carefully. Did I do good? Am I an angel now? Hear close to his voice and his guidance. You defied him. Shut your ears to the hum. Oh. In defiance, you finally find your salvation. Okay. Now go back to sleep. Well, so it's not God, it's the devil, right? Return to the stars. Oh, very philosophical and theological, which can overlap. That I learned in both studies. Dayside. We killed our god. Alright, I think we got all the endings. We'll see in my editing. Alright. So, final review. I love the main story. I enjoyed most of the endings. I do think this game would work just as well with just one ending. Maximum two. I think... Like, I love the atmosphere. I think the sound effects are used in a really well. Really well. I love the story. I love that it's a little bit of a... It's a story that you can read in a very simple, basic way, but you can also go more into depth and really think about religion and gods and belief system and sacrifices especially. So I like that it has layers and you can decide how deep you want to dig into it. So from story conception, atmosphere, and scares, it worked really well, especially the first time I played this. It worked incredibly well. I think when it comes to criticism, I think the map is a little bit too long. There's some paths that are way too long in all chapters. Like the fetch quests, I think 2 fetch quests would have sufficed. I think a smaller map would have helped. And I think especially in the last section, those pathways, they're way too long. Because I get that the place should be vast and a little bit overwhelming, so it's probably by design, but it's still... I think you have to consider, if you have 6 endings, that people will replay this, and if they can really skip a lot, then there will come a time when they are really, really annoyed having to go through these very repetitive parts of the game. Because the story parts are really good, but the fetch quests and just walking is very repetitive, especially since the normal walking speed is too slow. It should be the sped up walking speed, the running should be the normal walking speed, because then I think it would be less annoying also with like playing it on a keyboard. And I think that's my main thing, that the replay experience is not a good one. It is very repetitive because the endings, like until you get to the different endings, you have to play through 3/4 of the game most of the time. I do appreciate that there are chapters, but I think there should be a chapter between you're at the weird place at the commune. So you got kidnapped. Between that and you're at the final stage of the angels, there should be at least one where you basically opened the secret tunnel. Basically where you are in the secret tunnel. Maybe that already would be cool. Or where you have activated all the crosses, you collected the limbs, etc. I don't know. It somehow feels like there should be one or two more chapters, so you can easily skip to different parts and not have to repeat so much over and over again. Maybe also have a chapter where you collected all the blood and now you're standing in front of the god or whatever. And I get that it's, you know, you don't want to have like a chapter where there's just the decision left, but sometimes that actually is a lot better than forcing the players to go through 10-15 minutes of gameplay, because then it will become tedious in a way that is a disservice to the game. And then even a good ending, like most of them were, doesn't feel as special anymore. Which is why I really think this game actually would, in my very humble opinion, work with just one ending. Or two. I actually really, really enjoyed the ending where we could choose to knee to the other mother or defy, like kill her. I thought that was badass. I actually would have loved to have, and I don't want to add to the endings, I would rather replace one of the other endings with an option to go back and kill the original mother. That would be so freaking cool. Or go one step further and bring the knife to God. I mean, that would be freaking fantastic, to be quite honest. Because as soon as I had the knife, I was like, I want to go everywhere and threaten people with the knife. I want to wield this knife to whoever dared to abduct me. I want to go stabby stab, through everyone. I mean, that would have been so cool. But as I also said, I think this probably was more a test. Well, it was, first of all, it was a deviation from Dan's previous games, which are all fantastic. A little bit smaller in scope because very linear, which actually, I don't have anything against linear games. I love games with one ending, I think there's a pandemic of multiple ending horror games out there that has to stop. It has to stop. It's not, you don't need to. But I get it that the developer at some point wants to try something new. They want to experiment. And you have to put out a game to see what works. And you have to have different variables to measure the results. So I get it. 6 endings also means you will probably get a good amount of metrics that will tell you how many endings did people actually play through. And that will help you with the next game with multiple endings to say, okay, 6 was way too much, but most of the people tried at least 2 or 3, So it's more criticism of my personal opinion of the experience, but I get the thought behind it, and I also get the necessity behind, if you want to do this, if you want to introduce more than one ending, and want to play with that concept in the future, swing big, go all out with all the endings, and then dial it down based on the numbers, the statistics you have. Bowing to the Mother was fantastic, and meeting God was really cool, but my favorite really was just going stabby stab. Like, that was by far my most favorite one. Yeah. How about you? Which ending did you like, and what did you make of it? Because in a way, defying the fruit feels like the god is the devil. If we go by Bible logic, and we see the cross here, so obviously it's Christianity involved, because in the Bible, I don't have to tell you this. I mean, that every single one who at some point in their life heard about the Bible knows that there was the forbidden fruit. It was forbidden for a reason, and then the devil asked Adam and Eve to take a bite, and the forbidden fruit was basically, I think, the they got self-conscious about their nudity. So I think it was the loss of innocence. But here's the philosophical part of it. It was the loss of innocence because of knowledge. They got we're self-conscious. Humans are self-conscious. We're not the only ones. They found that out bit by bit. They didn't know it back then when they wrote the Bible. Yeah, they thought animals don't have a soul. They don't. They are not aware of each of themselves as individuals, which is, I think, it's blatantly untrue. There's quite a lot of animals that are very aware of their individuality. But anyways, but yeah, in the Bible, it's like the forbidden fruit. The devil wants to, you know, make Adam and Eve eat it. Although I'm not quite sure if it's really written out that it's the devil, but at least the snake, the serpent, so probably the devil. And here, not eating the fruit, which would be in the Bible the good thing, where God would be like, well done, here's a sticker. But in this game, we defied God. So it feels like God was actually the devil here, which obviously, because everyone, I mean, was tormented. No one was happy in this, But yeah, that's my interpretation. Feel free to join with yours. And also, I'm happy I did this. Honestly, as I said, this is a hobby for me. I would not play through all these endings if I didn't want to. So that really, as my last, thought, that no one forced me to do this. Dan is not standing next to me with a gun in his hand. It's I did this on my own account because I wanted to see what Dan wrote, the different endings and the directions to go. And I enjoyed it. I was also a little bit annoyed by it, or a little bit more. But in all, I really enjoyed it. And if I wouldn't have enjoyed it, I would not have played 6 endings, because I have so many Let's Plays out there for games with multiple endings where I'm like, okay, I'm done. 1 ending is enough, or 2 endings are enough. But here, I really wanted to know. And I'm actually really looking forward to the next game by Dan, because, as I said, I appreciate the experiment, the ambition. You need to, well, you don't need to, but I do like it when a developer really tries to do something new, because I can also feel, especially if you do this without making tons of money, there's no big studio behind it, you're not really, this is not your day job, then you maybe even want to try different things out of sheer, to make it more spicy, for you and yourself. All right, that's it. I hope you had a good time, despite all the different things, going wrong. And see you next time. Bye! This is my self-recorded outro song so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.